Greetings, dear suckers. My name's Joe Bob, and I'm very peeved. And welcome back to The Crooked Man. Here with David Hoover, who apparently has 100 HP out of 100. Yeah! That'll matter when we get into the crazy, epic, turn-based combat later on. Although something tells me claiming that he's in perfect health might not be the most accurate of descriptions. Anyways, let's leave off of that for now and go off to obsess over the former owner of this place and probably try and track him down on some whole whirlwind adventure, because that is what any completely healthy and sane person would do. Anyway, floor looks to be empty, looks to be empty, looks to be... Okay. So aside from the landlady, the lady in 201 and me are the only people living here. Withered plants. Man. I think this place might be a dump, actually. It's hard to tell from this perspective, but I think Paul might have recommended us a kind of a dump of a place. I mean, look at this. The crack in the room was one thing. There's just a fucking crack in the... right out here in the hallway. Come on. Can you not afford to get that fixed? At least patched over. At the very least, you could hide it with, like, maybe, like, hide it with a painting or something. Just leaving it out for everyone to see. Okay. This place is a dump. Oh. Hello! Oh, it's Mr. David. What seems to be the matter? I don't know why I'm giving her this voice. Good day, miss. I just wanted to ask something, you see? About the room I'm in. Can you tell me anything about the person who used to live there? Well, you know, these apartments always have people coming and going. Now, what was that boy's name? I believe he was a man about your age. He suddenly left about a month ago. Said to leave the furniture and use it however. You wouldn't know where he went? I never heard that, no. Really just up and left out of the blue. I prefer leaving out of the teal. Teal is the strongest color after all. Ah, I just can't remember that name. I could rummage through my documents to find the previous tenants if you like. No, there's no need. I was just a little curious. Thanks, I'll see you around. Alrighty. Sorry I wasn't very useful. Well, she seemed completely unperturbed by me nosing around about the previous owner. She's got no questions about why I'm just randomly asking her about all this stuff, and completely willing to volunteer to go through her documents and everything just to find this random bit of information about the previous owner. What a weird woman. Almost as weird as David. Man about my age. I can only wonder what he was like. Oh well, I'll get back to my room. Alright. Can't wait to see what horrible, horrible stuff has gone on in my room while I was away. Oh wow, look at that. Who would have seen that coming? What is that? I mean, obviously it's footsteps or some such, but what are they made out of? Mud? Black ooze? Dried blood? Nah. Why are these tracks on the floor? They lead up to this wall. Is there something in this crack? Oh hey, look! Crack! Got a brass key. This key's pretty fancy. I doubt it's for anything in here, so I wonder where... The guy's voice, the kids' voices, the mirror writing, the TV turning on, the coffee. Like a poltergeist or something. Or someone living in your wall. But I would have thought the landlady would mention this kind of thing. Would she? I feel like the incentives there are going the opposite way. Especially considering this place is, well, let's just say it's fallen on hard times by the looks of it. Would she really want to risk pushing away potential customers just to warn them that there's supposedly a ghost there? Not only is she potentially pushing away customers that actually believe in that sort of thing, the customers that don't would think she's a loon. And it's not like she's likely to get, you know, legal action or anything taken against her, because I highly doubt the court is going to settle in the favor of ghosts being real. That's less plausible than, well, let's face it, than ghosts being real. You know? Well, maybe you don't. What's going on here? Not that I'd much care if there were ghosts here. Nobody'd be too bothered if they haunted and killed me either. Is that right? Nobody'd be too much bothered, eh? That sounds like cope. But I wonder about that scrap of paper. What was the man who lived here like? Did this stuff happen when he was here? Not much use thinking about it. I'll call it a day. Are you at least gonna mop up those... whatever? Okay then. Yes. Yeah, they'll probably disappear in the night anyways. What? Why? Where's that coming from? Is it from inside the house? Sounds like... that sounds like a dial-up modem, actually. What time period does this take place in? Aha! It came from in here! Radio? Why is this in my closet? Not to mention it turning on by itself. Radio? That... I guess it sounds vaguely like radio static, but... There's something on this paper here. It's... an address? Our special place. Where's that supposed to be? Probably some place that a couple used to sneak off to make out. That's my guess. Got a paper with an address. Heh, there's a double meaning to that. Not only did we get a paper that has an address... I'm waiting for you. What? I'm waiting for you? What? Why did... how? And when did it... What? And cut to next scene. So, you sleep well last night? Sorry you had to sleep on the couch. Nah, I should be sorry for coming over so late. Huh, wasn't expecting it, but don't sweat it. But hey, did something happen? You don't look too hot. Oh, there's no particular reason. Or maybe I felt like intruding into the newlyweds' love nest. Hey, why you... Just kidding. Seriously though, you can tell me if anything happens, okay? I'll do whatever I can for you. Alright. I'm glad to know a guy who looks out for his friends. Hey, you making fun of me? Oh yeah, I heard from Marion. Sorry about the Shirley thing. I told her off for that. Don't worry about it. It's not Marion's fault. It's kind of her fault. Well, it's not about whose fault it is. I'm just not happy about it. Don't let it get you down, alright? I know you've got your mother to look after, but I think it's time you move on and look for new people. Move on from his mother? Oh, wait, no, I say. As if a guy like me could find a date. Well, come on, you've got that generic RPG protagonist look to you, and those guys get all the chicks. I'm just some clerk with a mom in the hospital. What? Yeah. Think about it. Sympathy points. Chicks go in for a sensitive guy like that, you know? With a whole fucking love story about how his mother is sick and he's doing his best to take care of her. That signals to them that you're someone willing to take care of them in sickness or in health, you know? Plus just general sympathy and all that, you know? Well, clearly you don't. And the girl I wanted to marry ran from me. Yeah, exactly. You've got a tragic backstory. People with tragic backstories get all the chicks. Well, depends on the kind of tragic backstory, I suppose. But this isn't the... it's not like you've become a supervillain or anything. Come on, man. Just because you're down on yourself doesn't mean everyone else is gonna be. Well. Man, don't be such a sissy. You keep up that moping and you have your own personal rain cloud. You're not helping, Paul. But yeah, you need to turn that moping into brooding, David. Chicks dig a brooder. That sounds odd. You know what I mean. Well, I'll be careful. You'll be dead. Oh, so I'm going to go on a little trip. Don't want to waste my vacation, you know? Ooh, great idea. Where are you going? Just somewhere I was wondering about. I'll call you when I get there. Sweet. Send a postcard. Nah, but don't actually. Yeah, postcards are a scam. Breakfast ready, Paul? David, will you be eating too? Nah, I'm not hungry. I'll be going. Oh, that's too bad. Come by anytime you like. Maybe you should have just moved in with these two. Maybe, made one of those, arrangements. But alas, David, he's too concerned about not being a bother or what have you to ever go in for something like that. But the funny thing about that, the idea of being a bother or a burden or whatever by having them help you with your problems, is that it's not only not true, it's directly counter to reality. See, humans have a fundamental urge, a need even, to help one another. And by gracefully accepting the help that one needs, you allow your friends and family to fulfill their own needs, to feel useful and appreciated. Which is ironic, because it's that very same urge that makes you feel like a burden in the first place. So, when you feel like you're being a bother to other people, that's not only not true, that's not even really the source of why you feel like shit. It's not actually about being a bother to other people, it's about not being able to fulfill your own need to feel useful. But that's not true either, because by reaching out to other people, you are not just helping yourself, you are helping them too. What I'm saying is, that whole seed of the idea that these mental health issues cultivate in your head that you are being a burden on everyone around you is not only not true, it is untrue on every conceivable level. Every single facet of it is diametrically opposite from the truth. And that is something that you should be keeping in mind. Or not just this, but a lot of other ideas, a lot of other terminating thoughts and what have you, the voice of the threat, so to speak. These things can and should be attacked at every possible point of interference. Anyway, I should get back to the game. There. Looks like this address is in the mountains. About a 5-hour drive. Did the former tenant go here? Just want to ask him about this room. Maybe he'll know something. Hell, I'll go right now. I can't stand this place anyway. Is that why you still haven't mopped? Oh well. Oh look, even the coffee is still there. Prologue. David's room. End. Alright, it just took us an episode and a half to get out of the prologue. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I should have saved on another slot, just in case this video gets corrupted or something and I have to go back. Well, whatever. I'll do that in the future. It's not like I'd be losing much progress. That was weird. Jeez, it's gotten dark. But this is the place. No doubt. That's an odd looking door. What kind of place is this? A nunnery? Huge place. Looks like a hotel. Would he be here? Maybe. I don't know. Guess I'll just have to check. Hotel Ruhenheim. Giving you a serene stay. Ruhenheim. That's German for quiet place. How ominous, I suppose. Well. A hotel register. Lock is stopped. Naturally. A landscape painting. That looks like a... That's supposed to be a painting? I genuinely wouldn't have been able to guess what that was supposed to be. It looks more like maybe a really weird window. Staff room. Staff room. Alright, let's get a staff. Staff only. There's wire around the doorknob. Okay. Oh no. Keel's painted over, won't open. And... Oh no. Oh no, I can already see how this is gonna go. It's the classic horror game trope. The true horrors of these games. Hunting for keys to put it... Where you have to go through a place with a million fucking doors to find a key to one of those doors somewhere in the place. So you can go in there and find another key to some other door somewhere in that place. Over and over and over, having to check every fucking door over and over again 1 billion times. No! 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 Well, maybe that won't happen. I've been lucky to avoid that thus far in these games. Frankly, I've been lucky to avoid it in Thief as well. I've heard that some fan missions are also like that. Anyway. There's something on the shelf. It was Pain. Treasure hunt. Dear Mom, Dad, me. Okay. Treasure hunt? I guess some kid staying here drew this. Sure, I'll look for your treasure. To be in the... I assume it's where the crown is, which means it's in the top right. These symbols? Do the writings in there mean anything, or are they just really bad attempts to color them in? I think it's the latter. Dresser is empty. Well, time to go to bed. Looks like the bathroom. Okay. No, nothing more be said about that, I guess. Locked. Staff only. Locked with a passcode. Not even gonna try brute forcing it. I mean, how many digits could there be? If it's three or less, then that's easy stuff. Only 7. Painted over. Locked. 108 and 109. Both important numbers. Painted over. Painted over. Locked. I'm never gonna remember which ones are locked and which ones are painted over. I guess it's the second from each side. Cafeteria. Ah, I hate these perspective changes. At least it's not as bad. Oh, I see what's going on here. Or do I? Hang on, let me double check that again. But I was about to say, at least it's not as bad as in fucking Quest for Glory 2. Oh, Builder preserve me if I ever have to replay that fucking... Yeah. Wait. If I ever have to replay that fucking game ever again. Anyways. Wait. Or is it the one with the crown or the one with the star? I don't... Got a suspicion about the way they're oriented there. I wonder... Then that would mean... Okay, maybe I'm overthinking this since I can just check every table after all. Okay. I had a suspicion that maybe the thing was actually turned on its side because of the way they were arranged. Yeah? Something under the table. Found a gold key. There's a piece of paper beside it. You found the treasure! Congrats! Okay. Sweet. And now the little girl comes out and murders me. Ooh, rec room. Time to wreck the place. Fireplace. Completely dark out. That's weird. It was pretty light out just a minute ago. Today's program. Schoenberg. 3 piano pieces. It sure looks like it's in one piece right now. Ah, scrap. There's a scrap from a notebook on the dresser. It was our special place. She loved the pretty room with its big mirror. She would wonder what to wear for dinner. But now it's just me. I thought it might help to come here, but it didn't. There's only emptiness. The rule on this page matches one from my room. So the former tenant did come here. I wonder if he's still here. So he got dumped, huh? The note at home did mention that. And our special place. He came here with her. Where could he be? Probably watching you run around here on a secret camera, laughing his head off. Actually, I say a secret camera, many secret cameras. The dresser mirror is cracked. Ooh, symbolism. To rhyme with embolism, I suppose. The library. The door is locked. There's a notice on the door. Due to employee incompetence and lost keys, the library is temporarily closed. We apologize for the inconvenience. Oh, use the gold key. Okay. Here I was about to suggest that you bash a window open, and I guess we don't need to do that. A key! Got the key to 108. The owner's collection of books. Please read at your leisure. Or is it leisure? You say leisure, and I say leisure. You say either, and I say either. Leisure, leisure, either, either. Let's call the whole thing off. And I will remind you that the bad singing will continue until my demands are met. The cry of the unseen. Do you consider yourself kind? No. You don't get to decide that. Fuck you, I do. I can decide whether or not I consider myself kind all I want, and you can't do shit about it. It's decided in the unconscious. Well, yeah, but it's not like you have no influence over that. It's not like it's a matter of, oh, you can just willpower your way out of it, because willpower isn't a real thing. But you can influence your own mind, you know? Well, maybe you don't. Even if you believe you are cold-hearted, you may be warm and emotional inside. And they will sniff it out. They. Oh my god. We're gonna be hunted down by the mysterious organization known as They. You know all those things when people say, you know what they say and all that? They are the ones that say that. They control all that you behold. They will be lured by your unconscious kindness. And they will drag you away. Okay. Some kind of a cult book? Bet Paul would love this. He's way too into that stuff for his age. Age has nothing to do with it. Hack tight with books from K to L, I to J, G to H, E to F, E to D, huh. A to B. What the? That sound? Probably nothing. Let's get back to reading. Decorative plant. Q to R. O to P. N to M. S to T. U to V. W to Z. Someone there? That looks ominous. Okay. Have I already checked here? I think I have. Okay, 108. Very important number. There's something on top. So, fucking climb up there and get it. Okay. You could easily just fucking climb up there, and then on there, and then grab it. Or something, but okay. Guess we'll probably have to use some very overcomplicated method to get it when you could have just fucking done the slightest bit of exercise. Okay, sure. Whatever. Let's burn it. Okay then. On that rather silly note, that seems like as good a time as any yet to end the episode. Next time, I guess I'll figure out how the fuck I'm gonna get this, besides all of the obvious ways that I can't do. Oh, never mind. I see how I was supposed to do this. Sure, why not? Now I can get what's on the dresser, because you definitely couldn't have gotten it before. Ah, wire cutters. Finally. Okay, so next time, I'll get into the staff room and get myself a staff. Maybe I'll go and join that convention of staff polishers that are gathering at the inn. Who knows? But until then, I have been Joe Bob, and I'm very peeved. And remember, dislike the video, unsubscribe if you're for some reason subscribed, and leave a nasty comment in the comment section down below. Fuck you all so much for watching, and so long, suckers.
You're gonna be okay, kid.